Yeah. Yeah, I was asking you, so what is your favorite computer brand or what's a typical computer are you interested in?
Uh, Brand, maybe Asus.
Oh, great. That's gonna be the best, right?
Yeah,
Maybe one for gaming in particular, right? Why Asus? Why do you choose Asus in particular?
they just make really good products. I just like their things.
Actually, great. And even their, graphics, great, is really amazing, great. Mostly you may have just like a double graphics, graphic cards and so on. And it's a, good one for gaming. Okay, that's really amazing. Good. Okay, so for today, we're going to, to discuss a very important topic together in depth. We'll start with a very short clip, a 3 minute video clip where you watch it and then you tell me what is it about. Then try to, pay attention to the main ideas being discussed in this video clip. Let me share with you right away the video. Here we go. I guess you can see the video. Yes.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Hello friends. I welcome you all to TechMite. I hope you all are doing well. Today's video is about robotics. Almost all of you have heard this term, and most of you might have studied about it. Let's do a quick revision together. Starting with the definition. Robotics is the intersection of science, engineering and technology that produces machines, called robots, that substitute for or replicate human actions. A little bit more common term than robotics is robot. A robot is the product of the robotics field, where programmable machines are built that can assist humans or mimic human actions. Robots were originally built to handle monotonous tasks like building cars on an assembly line, but have since expanded well beyond their initial uses to perform tasks like fighting fires, cleaning homes and assisting with incredibly intricate surgeries. As technology progresses, so too does the scope of what is considered robotics. In 2005, 90% of all robots could be found assembling cars in automotive factories. These robots consist mainly of mechanical arms, tasked with welding or screwing on certain parts of a car. Today, we're seeing an evolved and expanded definition of robotics that includes the development, creation, and use of bots that explore Earth's harshest conditions. Robots that assist law enforcement, and even robots that assist in almost every facet of healthcare. While the overall world of robotics is expanding, a robot has some consistent characteristics. 1. All robots consist of some sort of mechanical construction. The mechanical aspect of a robot helps it complete tasks in the environment for which it's designed. 2. Robots need electrical components that control and power the machinery. Essentially, an electric current, a battery, for example, is needed to power a large majority of robots. 3. Robots contain at least some level of computer programming. Without a set of code, telling it what to do, a robot would just be another piece of simple machinery. Inserting a program into a robot gives it the ability to know when and how to carry out a task. Let's talk about the uses of robots. Robots are largely used to perform various tasks and to make human life easy. They are widely used in manufacturing, assembly and packing, transport, Earth and space exploration, surgery, weaponry, laboratory research, and mass production of consumer and industrial goods. We will discuss their uses in detail in another video. Till then, stay connected. That's all for today, guys.
Okay, that's all for today. Great. Okay, so what do you think is the topic being discussed here in this video?
Robotics.
Oh, robotics. Great. Very good. So, based on what you learned from the video, great. So what do we mean by robotics?
They're just programmable robots that can do mostly everything.
Nice, great programmable, great robots, great, nice, very good. So there are some, in the video, there were just like three disciplines or three sources of knowledge that, help us create a robot. Do you remember about that, right? What are the three disciplines or three branches of knowledge that help us, right?
I,
They inform
I
us.
did not hear all of it because the Wi-Fi wasn't stable.
Oh, great. No worries. Great. So at the beginning, right, the robotics was defined as an intersection between three basic disciplines, right? You got science, engineering, and then technology, right? Okay, science is very important, right, to understand many things, how things works and so on. And also engineering is very important, and technology, technicians, guys, are very important to help us develop or build a robot. Okay, so again, there is another point being discussed here, which are the characteristics of a robot. What does a robot consist of, Omar?
Uh,
There are three basic elements mentioned in the video. Yeah.
because I did not hear it.
Ah, you didn't hear very well, right? Okay, so we talked about. So, in your opinion, what are the main important parts of a robot, right? For the robots to work and function, what does
The
it need?
processor, CPU, processor,
Oh, yeah, you're talking about some details, right? Yeah, CPU is part of what? It's
codes.
part
Uh,
of the hardware, right? Part of the mechanical side, let's say, of the machine, right? So there is the mechanical side, just like the body, human body, right? And there is something else, which is right. I think you mentioned something very important, a few seconds away before.
codes,
Oh,
coding.
the code, great. Yeah, we need the code, right? So what do we mean by a code, Omar?
Uh, like codes that are programmed that program the robots to do such things.
All right, great. It means it's a kind of a set of instructions that tells the robot or the machine what to do and when to do it. Right, that's really amazing. So robots, without the code, it's robot is going just to be just like a simple machinery. Right, it's a very simple one. But with the code, it becomes it can act automatically and perform certain tasks and so on. And there is something else, which is the third one. If there is a code, the mechanical side, the robot, the hardware, and so on, there is something very important without which no machine is going to work. What troubles, a few minutes ago, I had some troubles here, right? Troubles with what?
AI.
I had, a few minutes ago, I had a trouble with my computer. What was
Oh,
the trouble?
it fixes everything.
What is
It
it?
can fix everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my computer, a few minutes ago, it shuts down. Why did it shut down?
No.
Power. All right. So, there is not enough power. So it was running out of power. So I need energy, more power, right? So for a battery, for a robot or a machine to work and function, there must be power, right? A source of energy, of power, right? In order to function and work. That's really amazing. Okay, so I think that we understand now, we understand what robotics is. It's an intersection, right, between science, engineering, and technology. What is a robot? What are the characteristics of a robot? A robot is
Hardware.
basically composing of, right, the mechanical side, the body, the hardware, right, together with the code, which is a set of instructions, and power, right? Power control is very essential. Okay, now let's discuss the other point, which is why the robots? What are some of the uses or the tasks of a robot? Why a robot is very important? What can it do?
It can do everything.
Everything, right? Yeah. Can
Like
you?
make cars, build cars, uh,
Mhm. Yes, it can be used in
help
industry. Yes, good.
help what do you call it? In hospitals, help the surgeons in hospitals.
Wow, great. Yeah, we can use it also in surgeries to carry out certain surgeries. Great, very good.
Weaponry,
What is it?
weaponry.
Weaponry. What do you mean by weaponry?
Like it can make guns and everything.
Oh, yeah, right. Look at what is going on right now in Palestine, right? Okay, so there is a war, and in this war, some robots are used. Can you give me an example of some robots that are used in this war that we see, great, against the Palestinians and the Palestinian people?
I don't know.
Great. We see if you watch the news, great, we talk more, we hear more about drones.
Oh, drones.
Yeah, drones, military drones, right? So that can, be controlled with something just like a gamepad or a controller, and then, right, they throw bombs, right, and attack people and so on, right? Uh, I hope, inshallah, right, that Palestine, of course, we are sure that Palestine is going to win no matter what, right? Because they don't fear of death at all, right? Okay, so yeah, drones are some sort of robots, actually. Yeah, in weaponry, right? It can be used. Okay, so again, when talking about household activities and things, right? Yeah, like that. So, what kind of tasks can a robot perform at home?
Uh, like house tasks,
Like
like
what? Give me an
make the
example.
dishes,
What is it? Maybe your connection is not stable. What did you say before?
clean the dishes.
Cleaning, right? Yeah, cleaning tasks. It's the dishes or maybe the floor,
Make,
the carpets, right?
yeah.
Uh-huh. I think I can see, I have seen, great, a robot, great, a cleaning robot. It's just for the carpet, the floor. You just move, right, on the floor, trying to clean, right, the dust and things like that. Nice, very good. Yes. Uh-huh. Right. Is it just, cleaning tasks? Aren't there any other tasks that a robot can perform? Mm,
The Wi-Fi is not stable.
the Wi-Fi is not stable. Your Wi-Fi is not stable, right? Okay, I think your connection, right, today, Omar, is not okay. Mine, I think, is fine, right? Yeah, I'm using fiber optics, so there is no interruption from my part. Anyway, I hope that you can hear me very well. Yes, we are talking about the household activities that a robot can perform. We talked about cleaning. Anything else apart from cleaning?
Make food.
Yeah, cooking. Why not? Right? Yes. Okay. A robot. Maybe we may have just like a robot cook, right? To cook a robot, right? A robot that can prepare some food for you and so on, right? Okay. A robot, right? Go make me an omelet, right? So I think it's possible, right? Yeah, it's possible. But everything should be set up, should be pre-set up, right? It knows exactly where to get things and so on. Everything, as you said before, should be programmable, right? Yes. Okay, I think these are some. There might be some kind of robots that help us control the different things that we have at home, including the lights, right? Switch on the lights, right? Or switch on the lights, turn on some, maybe some, machines, right? Maybe the air conditioner, right? Just with the very simple, just acts from us, right? Maybe clap of hands, one clap, right? So the light turns on, right? Or the air conditioner turns on, and so on and so forth, right? Okay, now, do you think, right, Omar? Do you think that robots are that good?
What? What do you
Do you
say?
think that robots are so good, right? I mean, that they don't have any negative aspects at all. They're just,
No.
do they make our life just easy or maybe sometimes? difficult?
No, if robots were to work and do everything, people they would just work in the place of other people, and everyone would be poor, and no one
Uh-huh,
would have a
right,
job.
okay. So it's gonna make things easy, but it's gonna make us lazy, right? At the same time, right? Imagine that you're just sitting in your living room, and there are robots that can do everything for you, right? A robot that can bring you things that you want, can turn the light, turn the air conditioner, the TV, whatever. That can even cook and bring some food for you, right? So in this case, our life is going to be easy, but we are going to be lazy and inactive. And dangerous it is to be inactive, Omar. How dangerous it is to be inactive.
Uh, you can
Mhm.
your blood wouldn't move or anything.
Blood, great, your respiratory tract, great, and so on. It means
You
that
could even
we
die.
are gonna have some health issues, great, actually, because when there is no movement, there will be many, many health problems and health issues, great. That's why it's very important, great, to practice sports, move, go do it yourself, and so on and so forth, great. Okay, that's really amazing. Okay. So, one more question, Grace. It has to do with artificial intelligence, Grace. Are you familiar with this word, artificial intelligence, with the AI? What do
Yeah,
you mean by AI?
yeah.
Hmm.
Um,
What do we mean by AI, Grace? Many robots are driven, and by AI today, nowadays.
like I can give you examples,
Hmm.
like ChatGPT.
Oh, that's yeah, an AI app, right? Yes, very nice. Okay, using AI, ChatGPT. Great. What does ChatGPT do?
It can perform lots of things.
Like what?
Can answer all of your questions, mostly
Oh, it can answer
any
questions,
questions.
right? Solve problems, great, especially math problems or whatever. Or maybe if you are searching for certain information, it can help you easily to do it, right? Have you ever tried ChatGPT?
Yeah, lots of time.
Really? What for? Doing homework?
No, not no, not homework. Like
ChatGPT, please do my own. I'm tired. Guys, can you solve these problems, guys? No.
no, like it helps me like do some like projects, something like
Mhm.
that.
Oh,
Uh,
what kind of projects? Please specify, right? What kind of projects? Math
I
problems
don't know
or
anything.
anything? Great. Okay.
I can
And
just ask.
let's talk specifically about homework. When the teacher assign you to do a certain homework, maybe your English teacher or maybe your math teacher, do you resort to ChatGPT, great, to do it for you?
No,
So you're using ChatGPT, great. Don't you think that you're cheating when you use ChatGPT?
no. I mean, I don't use it to do homework.
Uh-huh. So what do you use it for again?
No, sometimes to help me when I'm stuck in a
Oh,
code or
oh,
something.
right.
When I code.
When you feel stuck, right? Okay, it can help you just, maybe explain to you more something great
Yeah,
that you don't know, right? Yes. Okay, so there are some good users of ChatGPT and AI, powered applications and so on. And again, there are some very bad, right, users of ChatGPT and other bots and so on, right? Especially when it's used for plagiarism, right? If the teacher asks you to go, use your mind, right? Use what you learned in the class and try to do the homework by yourself. And then you you rely on ChatGPT. That's what we call plagiarism, right? Are you familiar with the word plagiarism?
no.
Oh, right. So plagiarism, right? It's written this way. Plagiarism means simply that's the formal term of cheating, right? Plagiarism means simply cheating, right? You're required to do something by yourself, but you try to look for, right? You copy and paste things from other sources, right? Without giving the credits to the author, right? That's plagiarism, right? So plagiarism is not allowed, right? And there are now teachers now are also smart. They have some apps that can detect whether your work is being done by yourself or maybe done by ChatGPT or any other application. Okay, so I can read something. If the teacher of English told you to write a paragraph about maybe your holiday or whatever, and then you come up with paragraph from ChatGPT, great, and then you write it. I would say that this
Yeah.
must have been written by ChatGPT, right? Not by you, right? Because teachers know you very well. They know what your English. They know human English, right? Not that mechanical, right? English that might be provided by ChatGPT, right? Well, let's talk about robots with AI, right? AI that is great, equipped great in robots and so on, and that makes that makes robots some kind of smart machines, right? Do you think, Omar, that robots are smarter than human beings?
Yes.
Yes, directly, yes, right. But who made that robot? Isn't it a human being himself?
Yeah, they made it, but they gave it all of the knowledge of the internet. They
Okay.
give it lots of knowledge they didn't even know about it.
All right. Okay. So human beings are the ones who created the robots. How come that the robot is smarter than a human being himself, than his creator?
Like human beings give him the knowledge of the internet.
Uh-huh. Okay, great. And great, the machine or the robot is just specialized in doing what is instructed to do, right? Okay, what to, yeah, what it's told to do and so on, right? They cannot come up with things that if it's not included in the code or in the instructions, they cannot think outside that box, right? So robots are, limited, right? They have limited tasks, right, based on what on the instructions that they are programmed to do. Okay, so in this case, which ones do you think are more creative, human beings or robots?
Human beings.
Human beings, of course, right? So creativity is something quite unique to human beings, right? Why? Because human beings, if they are stuck, they can think another way, right? They can try other ways. But if the machine, right, the task that you tell the machine to do, right, is out of the instructions that are included in the program in the code, right? So they are going to get stuck, right? They can't do anything, right? Because there is limited instructions,
Instruction.
right, in the database. Okay, that's really amazing. Okay, so if I ask you a question, right, what's your dream robot? If you have the chance to develop a robot, what kind of robot that you're going to develop, and what kind of tasks that you want it to do?
Uh, I
Homework?
don't want to develop a robot.
Please do this damn homework for me, right? Yeah, let me hear you.
I want to develop a robot.
What is it?
I don't want to develop a robot.
You don't
To
want
be
to
honest,
develop a robot, right? So why not?
I don't know.
You don't like robots,
No.
but you're using some sort of
I
robots,
like
right?
to do stuff. I like to do stuff myself,
You
not
like to do
robots.
things by yourself, right? But look, listen, guys. Robots is all about something. It's all about computers, right? Things. The story began with computers, right? and then many things came out later on, right? AI, artificial intelligence, virtual reality, all these things, came up, right? The story goes back to computers. Computer is kind of some sort of robot, right? It's also you tell it to do something, and really the processor, right, can perform a lot of things, right? Okay, so don't you think that robots can be helpful?
Yeah,
Imagine that we can, maybe as an idea, we can develop a robot that can teach kids a language instead of having just dumb toys like this and so on, right? Which don't speak, don't act, they don't do anything. Imagine if we develop a robot for kids, they can play with the robot. The robot can teach them the language, talk to them in English, and so on. What do you think about
yeah.
this? It's a good idea, actually. Right. Nice. Okay. So, and how about robots again that can solve math problems?
Uh,
Do you
I don't
think
know.
that using robots that can solve math problems, right? Do you think it's a good thing for children and students to use?
No,
Why not?
because they won't be able to do stuff for themselves. They will be lazy.
Oh yeah, not just lazy, but also silly, right? Stupid. They will develop some sort of stupidity because they don't make any mental effort in order to resolve problems and figure out certain operations and so on. Once you make an effort, a mental effort, you develop intelligence. You get well trained on resolving problems, right? But if you just rely on robots to solve problems for you, I think people are going to get stuck anytime they have a problem, right? They will be lazy and silly people, right? Silly beans. Okay, I think that's really an interesting topics to discuss. Okay, so I think we still have just like few minutes right before the class is over. So let's think about something else, which has to do with the use of robots for negative purposes, right? Especially in wars, as you can see, right, and so on. Do you think that one day we will lose control of robots, and the robots
Yeah,
maybe can, kill people, kill human beings, and so on? What do you think about that?
yeah, maybe.
Uh-huh, great. Technology, great. Yeah. Sometimes we may lose control of technology, great, and the robots. I think there are some films, some movies, great, that try to convey this message, great. Okay, of robots that we created the robots, but we lose control of that robots, great. And then we are stuck, right? We are dizzy. We don't know what to do. We have to find out, to figure out a way in order to you know uh, regain control of the robot that we have developed, right? So this is one of the dangerous things that maybe that may happen in the future, right? If we make something, we create something, and then we lose control of what we created, and then we may kill ourselves by ourselves because of such things, right? Okay, so well, I think we've come to the end of the class, right? Right, Omar. But I would like you to deliver a speech for just like 3 minutes or 2 minutes to tell me a summary of what we discussed. What is the structure of the topic that you're going to, or the speech that you're going to deliver? Imagine that you are an expert, right, Omar? You're a scientist, an expert in robotics, right? Okay, now you came in order to meet a large number of students and people who came in order to learn about robotics from you. The first thing you're going to do, of course, you greet the audience. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very happy to be here with you today. My name is Dr. Omar, right, and I'm a specialist in robotics and robots development or whatever. And then you define to them what robotics is, right? Okay. Well, robotics is and that intersection again between science, engineering, and technology, and so on, right? And the robots consists of what? Robots consist of three basic elements, right? Talk about the mechanical side, the hardware, and so on. The code, which is a set of instructions that tells the machine what to do, and power, right? Because it needs energy. And in three, you'll talk about positive and negative tasks of a robot, and you give just like one or two examples. Positive, it has positive uses, great, it can be used at home, great. You give some examples and then you give some negative user, great. Okay, so that's it. In order for the robots to be beneficial and useful, great, we got to use them for our sake, not against our intention, what we want, right? Or against our interests. Okay, I'm going to introduce you, great? Okay, Dr. Omar is here, great? He's going to face the audience, great? Ladies and gentlemen, we are very happy to welcome Dr. Omar, who came from question.
I forgot about the robotics things because I did not hear it.
Robotics is an
The Wi-Fi was
intersection.
slow.
It's an intersection between science, engineering, and technology. That's it, right? Or it's the science that tells us how to develop a robot. It's an intersection between science, engineering, and technology, right? I'm going to introduce you, great, and then the floor is yours, great? Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are very happy to welcome you today in this program, and today we are welcoming Dr. Omar, who came from Columbia University, great, and who is a specialist in robotics. Is going to tell you about robotics, about robots, and the uses, negative and positive uses of robots. Mr. Omar, the floor is yours.
Hi and welcome to my speech thing. So I would like to tell you all about robotics. So robotics is the intersection between science, engineering, and computer science. And now let's talk about robots. Robots are machines programmed to do amazing things that no human can do, and they're and and they have three and they're equipped with the three characteristics. The first one is the hardware, and then the codes. The codes are that give instruction to the robots to tell them what to do, and then the power that gives the power to the robot. Now let's talk about the positive and negative stuff. So for the positive, robots can help you do lots of stuff like do your clean your dishes, clean your house, help you, give you informations, and lots of things. And negative stuff, it can do homework for you, and it can do homework for you, and it can also serve as weapons against other people. Thank you.
Thank you. Great. We need some kind of closing, right? Okay, that's it for today. And thank you. Great. You've done an amazing job, man. Great. That's a really amazing. You deserve a golden star for you. Great. Yeah. Very amazing. Great, Omar. Great. I really like, great, what you said, what you learned. Great. Yes. That's really nice. And your English is so amazing too. Great. I think we've come to the end of this class today. And I hope to meet you, inshallah, in the next class. So have a good day. Okay. So just to remind you about the next class. Okay, it's going to be on Saturday, inshallah, at 10 o'clock, the same time. All right. Do you have any question before you go?
No.
Okay, that's it for today, and goodbye. All the
Bye.
best.